Sup guys, it's Despro. This is Replay Thursday, Season 2, Episode 1. I'm excited because I get to help you guys get better at the game. You guys submit replays on Reddit and I take a look at them. We have a Master Zerg submitting a replay. He says, I'm doing 2-base Mass Zergling and I thought Mass Zergling countered Mass Stalkers. I believe I made too many links in the start, but how am I supposed to know if he's going for more units? So obviously I'm not a Zerg player, so I don't know how well I can help you, but you know, I'm a good Protoss player, or I'd like to think so. So I can still help you, I'm pretty sure. So we have the Protoss going for... This is still a little too loud for me. So we have the Zerg player, or the Protoss player. Okay. It doesn't seem to change every time I... Oh, it's not changing, that's why. Well, screw it. So he's going for 2 gas with a gate. You're going for pool into Atch. You guys are having a lot of fun. So whenever you don't see that they're not doing Forge Expand, usually you have 2 options. You have to grab the gas, yeah, just like you're doing. So that's good. This chat is a little too funny. So you're playing it safe, pulling the Overlord. 2 Zerglings, that's good. So far so good. Everything you're doing. The Queen, okay. So you see the expand, and you poke in with another Overlord. A little bit of pressure with the Lings. Yeah, you would have been better off not doing that, because now you don't actually know what's part of his wall, and so that's not good. Also, you should pull out of gas until you need to go like double evo. Not exactly sure the timing of double evos, but just leaving drones in the gas is not really helpful. Just because your economy really needs to, you need to be ahead of Protoss for this little part. So you're still droning up, but you don't know that he's upgrading. So what he's doing is actually like pretty good. Actually, what he's doing, Zerglings kind of suck against it, and you're like really in the dark. Like there's no Zerglings scouting anything. There's no, like, there's this Overlord and this Overlord, but they don't, you're better off, like, knowing what's at this wall. So, like, if he's got +1, and you're going for Zerglings, well, you're going for double Evo, but, So, I think you're... I think you're actually doing okay for what's going on. This guy plays a little bit like sometimes I do. Like, okay, so the goal of this build is just to apply pressure. So usually, like, you'd come out with the sentries and the mothership core and just try to pressure the 3rd, force you to make units, and then transition into like blink, robo, or not even robo, and just push again with like +2. So that's his goal. And so yeah, the best way to beat sentries, to beat a build like this, is to go for roaches. But I know someone like Scarlet rarely ever does roaches. So in a situation like this, if you were to see what he was doing, if you would have gone for Hydras, I think would have been a better choice. So yeah, he's got +1 and you don't. Oh, but you defended pretty well. You defended pretty well, then you know he has a bunch of sentries. Yeah, you're too evilly committed. Are you making roaches? No, you're still making lings. Yeah, I just think Igilisk versus what he's doing would be good. I feel like I'm not giving you the most insightful advice here, but because he did it like in a sort of a weird way, in my opinion. He's doing a blink all in, right? So yeah, a blink all in Ling Hydra is really good versus a blink all in. Okay, I've made my decision. Yeah, roaches. See roaches, roach speed. No, like you got the. I feel like if you're gonna commit to double evo, maybe skip the roach one. Even though I said otherwise earlier. Oh god. Be careful, man. You actually didn't get to see the Twilight Council. So you're getting the Igilisk. You're getting roach speed, which is like it's 100, right? So there's no need for it. The spores just in case, which is actually I think maybe okay. But yeah, I guess my big issue is you getting roaches instead of Igilisks, and I think that's why you're gonna lose. Because you have good upgrades. Like people would get roaches before, or you'll see sometimes people get roaches, but and you actually have too much gas. Like if you would have been able to spend this gas if this would have been Idris, but since it wasn't Idris, you should have pulled out a gas and send that to your third. Alright, if we look at the... Oh. No, you supply block. Okay. Let's see your engagement. Yeah, but you see the thing with Igilisk is, they have bigger range. Like, range 4 is pretty small. So even if they get force field, they can still attack. Yeah, just roaches are not that good. You should do Igiling versus a Blink All-In. Especially if he gives you the time, like he did. Like, if it's an earlier Blink All-In, because, like, he came pretty late, right? So, like, if he comes, because you have, like, the 9-minute Blink All-In, but he did, like, the 12-minute version. So, because of that, you should do Igiling. Even the 9-minute, I think there's a way to squeeze Ling Hydra, but if he doesn't put any pressure early on. Because if we look at the unit loss tab, like, it's pretty even, but you have the economy to like it's not like you over-droned. You just decided to make roaches. Alright, StarCraft Cat. I don't know how helpful this was. I think everything was good up until the end. Thank you for submitting this replay, guys. It was Replay Thursday Season 2, Episode 1. Or the first replay, I guess. Wow, I suck at outros. Alright guys, we'll be back with Game 2 in just a bit. Stay tuned.